Hello beautiful writers out there. I think this is probably the most important video of them all. Today's topic, the why. So when I understood that the why was at the core of it all, it's, changed not only my career, it changed my life big time. So let's talk about the why. You ready? Here we go. Big topic today. Let's start simple. Everyone on this earth, we are constantly looking for the purpose. The purpose to our lives, the purpose to, things. So everything is sort of, purpose driven. In the sense of that we want to understand why. Why are we doing things? Why are we on this earth? This is something that really drives us no matter what. And this is where it gets interesting, because what we forget almost on a daily basis is that we can only connect to something emotionally if we understand the why. Why is she acting like that? Why is she doing this? Why is she doing this and all that? If the why gets answered, we are attached. Instead, what happens a lot these days is that we are more driven by, the what of things and the how of things. So what that means is you as a writer, you tend to focus on the what. Like what you want to become. You want to become a successful writer in terms of, probably not financially successful, but, like famous. You want to be read. Of course, every writer wants to be read. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about, sharing your experiences, and you want to, engage with people and you want to share it. That's it. So we are constantly focused on the what of things. The what dominates our thinking. And also, what comes right after the what is the how. And this is something that really, it's probably something that also draws you to this channel or to my Instagram, is you want to figure out the how. So the how is, how to craft things. You want to know the craft. And you want to understand, what's the basis of, good writing. And that is the how of things. How to do something. I mean, did you know that, how to is the most commonly used search of all? Period. So that tells us something about us, doesn't it? Yeah, it tells us that we're more interested in the how and in the what we will become then, than what's really at the core of things and what really matters. I guarantee you, if you start with the why do you want to tell the story? Instead of, the what you want to become after you have finished the story, it will change the whole thing forever. I promise you that. Because if you can answer the why, this is the most solid aspect of it all. And if the why is urgent, and if the why is something that you need to get across, that you need to put out there, that's really, purpose driven, that is your purpose. If you can figure out your purpose in life, everything will go very smooth from there on. In terms of, there will be bumps in the road, don't get me wrong, but you can easily manage those bumps if you know the purpose of your life. And that is your personal why. And the personal why needs to be also in your story and in your writing. When I get, hired as a story consultant, the first thing that I do is I try to figure out the why of each of the persons, involved with the project. Once I know this, once I know the writer's point of view and the why he or she wants to tell the story she's telling or he's telling, and also I know the perspective of, you know, the producer or whoever is in that room with us, if I get, you know, their visions and their whys, I get a clear sense of where the whole thing should, you know, head. And over the years, I figured out a formula on how to, you know, get to this essence of it all, you know, pretty fast and pretty accurate. And I'm known for, you know, doing exactly that. I can find the why in each and everyone who's involved, and then I guide them to really make this why shine on the page with everything I have got on the house side. And in the end, there will be the what, which is then, you know, the end of the road, so to speak. But it comes in last. The what comes in last. The first should be the why. And if the why is really solid and everyone is on the same why page, this I can tell right from that moment on, when it clicks in everybody's head within that room, I can tell you, okay, this is going to be a movie. This is going to be made. And it's just as simple as that. And as hard as that. Because, you know, let's be honest here for a second, figuring out the why. I mean, just look at me. It took me, you know, years and years to figure out what my why really is in life. And, you know, I can only imagine, you know, that a lot of others out there are, you know, struggling, still struggling, and will struggle. That's, you know, that's pretty normal. That's the usual. But I tell you that, you know, everything in your life will change once you know your why. And also, the writing will change if you know your why. Then, because to the, you know, there's a connection to the why and to the themes that you're going to discuss in your career and with your writing. You know, just think about it for a second. And now, you know, turn off this video and, you know, go on a digital detox for a couple of days and figure out your why. If you haven't figured it out yet, figure out your why. And if you have figured out your why in your life, let's go back to your writing and just what you're writing right now and figure out the why of the script or of the prose that you're writing in this particular moment. If you can answer that why, boom, you have it. There you have it. Everything will change. I promise you that. Okay. Whew. So, guys, I'm glad I got this off my chest. Again, I'm really stoked to be doing this. Thanks for all your great comments, your likes, your motivation, everything you put into, you know, this channel and the appreciation. And also, you know, if you're struggling, there's no need to struggle any longer. If you want to hire me, write me a note and, you know, I'll be yours. Just drop me a DM or write me an email. You can find my email address on my Instagram account. Right. So that's it for today. You know, in the link down below, there's a couple of free resources that you can check out. There are worksheets and there are ebooks on various topics. You know, all have to do with writing, so make sure you get inspired and download that stuff. Make sure you like and subscribe and, you know, share the channel so we can all strive together, support each other more, you know, and listen to yourself even more. And at the end of the day, just right now, before you go to sleep, make sure you focus on the why. The why in your life, the why in your script, the why in everything. And I guarantee you, once you figure that one out, smooth sailing. Right, guys. See you in the next one.